Hi, Soul Tree fam. For the month of November, we are centering our community conversation around the theme and topic of radical soul care. So here at Soul Tree Sisters, we define soul care as an activity that helps us connect to our mind, body, and spirit. And most may be familiar with the term self-care. And we wanted to intentionally separate ourselves from that term because it too often has been co-opted by the wellness community to promote consumerism. Some of us may be familiar with, self-care Sunday, and self-care is doing a mask or going to the spa. And for us, we believe that self-care can be as simple as going on a walk, listening to your favorite playlist, and finding some quiet time to read a book. And for us, we were really inspired by Angela Davis, and she coined the term radical self-care. And she said, anyone who is interested in making change in the world also has to learn to take care of themselves. Snaps to that. And for us, we believe soul care can help one feel better, but also soul care can help for sustainable change and we have to be radical about it. So that's why we paired soul care with being radical, because also, according to Angela Davis, radical means grasping something at the root. And for Soul Tree, being radical means coming from a place of wholeness and centering the work that we do on collective healing. For Soul Tree Sisters, Tony and I both believe in being holistic about our healing. And that means how can we create change within ourselves and also create the change in our communities that we want to see, because we believe that we're all connected. Throughout this community conversation series around radical soul care, we are interviewing some local artists and leaders who are a part of the Hill Street Country Club community. So Soul Tree Sisters are community partners with the Hill Street Country Club, and we are so grateful to be doing work in our hometown of Oceanside. The Hill Street Country Club is an Oceanside-based arts community and art space. So last week we were able to interview Johnny Wynn, who is a local activist and photographer. He just finished an exhibit at the Hill Street Country Club called Normalize Radical. And we had a beautiful conversation about how he sustains himself in the movement for social justice and social change, and also how he personally defines the roles that he wants to play when it comes to defining his role in the social change ecosystem. And tonight we'll be speaking with Dinah Polanitz, and she is one of the co-founders of the Hill Street Country Club. And when we're talking about the social change ecosystem, we are referring to an ecosystem framework that was created by Deepa Iyer. She is a social change activist and educator, and she created this ecosystem framework to kind of help us feel empowered to engage in our communities, and so that we have the power to create the change we want to see within ourselves, in our community, and in this world. And for Soul Tree, we're so aligned with Deepa Iyer's framework. We're so aligned with her creating an ecosystem, because we also refer to a wellness ecosystem when we talk about soul care, and we really believe that it's all connected. When you think about being holistic, we want to connect to our mind, we want to connect to our body, we want to connect to our spirit. And when we are aligned, we can focus on our assignment, our purpose, and we can really maximize our capacity to show up for ourselves, our family, our friends, and our community. So we really are excited to have and host this community conversation, because we believe that change starts with a conversation with ourselves, a conversation with each other. So we hope that you can join us for our remaining interviews with Dinah tonight. It's going to be on Facebook Live. So if you want to join that, you can click our link in bio and join our Facebook Live chat. It's interactive. There will be some time for us to interact with you. And then during the last 10 minutes of the discussion, we're going to open up the floor for a Q&A with Dinah, so you can get to ask her some questions directly. And if you cannot make our lives, A-okay. Like, we're going to have them on the replay, but we're really doing this to promote and encourage our community, whether you're in the community of Oceanside, Greater San Diego, or all the way in DC with Tony or around the world. We're having a workshop on November 21st. It's a Saturday. It's going to be a community conversation similar to the conversations we're having with the local artists and leaders for our Wednesday Facebook Lives, but we're really going to dive deep and unpack what it means to engage in community. And we're really going to work on defining our roles and choosing the roles and how we want to show up for our community, and also discussing how to be accountable for that, so we're hoping that we can build some relationships within the workshop. We're going to have interactive discussions where we get to meet each other. Right now, during the pandemic with COVID-19, we are not able to meet in person. And so we really want to encourage and support the social aspect. So we're going to be hanging out. We'll be talking about how we sustain ourselves. We're going to be talking about developing our roles, but we're also going to have an opportunity for collective healing and creative expression. So the workshop's going to include not only discussions, we're going to have a moving meditation where we get to heal together. And then we're also going to have some creative writing. So we're going to able to express the feelings we are having in the moment. And it's going to be a beautiful experience. For us, the reason why we created Soul Tree, we really want to support and be a part of community care. We really want to center the work that we do on collective healing. So we're hoping that you can join us, because when it comes to sustaining ourselves for this social justice and social change movement, we need everybody on board. Everybody counts. Every person who wants to give their input and share their expertise, give their support. It's all needed. So we're hoping you can join us these next 2 Wednesdays, tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are talking to Dinah, co-founder of the Hill Street Country Club. And then next Wednesday, it will be Tony and I of Soul Tree Sisters. We will be talking about our personal ways that we sustain ourselves using Soulcare and the different roles that we play in social change and in the movement for social change. And then that following Saturday, November 21st, we're going to have a workshop. The workshop is free. It's going to be via Zoom. Again, it's interactive, and we hope you can join us. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or you're interested in working with us, just DM us, and we would love to get to know you and meet you. Bye.